How much longer are you going to wait to do what's right? The timing is now. Think about it for a minute. What if it was that person who was sitting there, maybe the person who has maybe helped you out in your life, that teacher, maybe your parent, a good friend, someone who has stepped up and helped you or guided you along the way in some kind of way. What if they didn't make those decisions along the way to become a teacher or become a doctor and do these different things? What if they sat back and said, the time's not right, I'm not perfect yet. How much longer are you going to hide what God has given you? God has placed you in the home that you're in, the family that you're in, the neighborhood that you're in, the city that you're in, the state that you're in for a purpose. We are all here for a unique purpose. And the Bible says you were born with a purpose. There was a purpose before, there's a purpose for you in this world before you even came to this world. It's up to us to discover it and live it out. I believe, though, that somewhere deep down inside you, you kind of know what you should be doing. You kind of feel like you know what your purpose is. I think we would actually be able to discover our purpose so once we pull back the layers of fear and rejection and what other people are going to think and say. That holds us down so much. We have to look back to our upbringing as children, the things of how we've been conditioned and the expectations that maybe people said, hey, you have to do this or you have to do that. Or maybe just not even that. The expectations that we assumed. The assumed expectations based off of the experiences, the things that we witnessed growing up. So the question of this video, and this is not going to be very long at all though, is what is it that you are holding yourself back on? Now, I was speaking with someone a few months back, and she was interested in a particular career. And she had all these questions that were almost questions to almost asking to see if she'll disqualify herself. And I pretty much got to the point I was like, let me ask you a question. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Because typically when people ask all these disqualifying types of questions, well, what if I did this? What if I did that? Usually it's something where they're not fully 100% committed and confident that they can actually succeed at what they want to go for. So I just outright and asked her, like, what are you afraid of? So let me ask you, what are you afraid of? What are the questions you keep running through your head? Why do you keep saying that the time is not right? The time is now. Now, it may not be perfect, right? But start working towards whatever you think it is that you're supposed to be doing. And one or two things will happen. One is you'll learn that, hey, this is truly what I'm supposed to be doing. You'll be on the right path and doing it. Or two is you'll be redirected that much sooner than guessing and wondering. The answer is always no to any dream, goal, desire, level of success that you want if you never apply for it. If you never take action, the answer is always no. Think about that, right? So give your goals, your opportunities for success. Give these things an opportunity to say yes. Give these things an opportunity to work for you by taking action and moving towards them. Now, for a big part of my life, I have lived with, I say, small mindset. Now, I've had big goals and things I wanted to do, and maybe on the outside, people think I'm successful and I speak well or different things like that I hear people say, but on the inside, there's so many limitations, and I just think to myself sometimes, and I'm like, man, wow, how would it be? I really just got to the point, if all of us got to the point where we 100% just released every single negative belief that we had, every limiting belief, every negative self-talk that we have, and we just flourished, and we lived, and we rose to the occasion of being the people that God truly wants us to be. You see, human beings, you and I and our friends and family members, we're the only ones that don't actually live up to our full potential, because of the expectations of others. And it's really not that. It's really our thoughts. It's what we're thinking that other people will think that they most likely aren't even thinking, right? Our thoughts, we get in our mind and we start thinking about, oh my gosh, if I do this, what will people think? Right? If I do that, what will people think? Who cares? In most cases, what you do the day in and day out of your life and the things you want to go for, no one of true, hear me, please, hear me. no one of true substance cares. And if they do, there's three things that could happen. One is you can be an inspiration to them. Two, they may want to hold you back. They may talk negatively. They might try to throw shade, as people say. But that's on them. And three, they might actually jump in and support you. They might actually see that, wow, you've got something great that you're going for. And I want to be a part of that. I want to help you. I want to show love to others also through acceptance, service, and kindness. You see, it's when we step out and step into who we are truly supposed to be, that's when we'll realize that the perfect time has always been now to take that next step. So I ask you this question. What are you waiting for? There's someone out there right now who is waiting for your love, waiting for the gifts that you have. They are waiting for you to develop that new product, that new product that's going to be the solution to their challenges in life. Each and every person has a unique perspective, and you have something great within you that needs to be released to this world. Tell me this. Down in the comments or talk to yourself. It's okay. Answer this question. If there was nothing that could hold me back, if I had no fears of rejection, no fears of failure, no fears of self-limiting beliefs or what anyone else will say, what would I do in this world? What could I achieve in this world? And how would this world be better? Because I'm here. Remember and know that you have unique gifts, skills, talents, and abilities that this world truly needs. I love you. We love you. Let's continue to show love through acceptance, service, and kindness. The time is right now. Take care.